Okay, today's the 13th of March 2025, Thursday. Crazy Market Talk with KEL. Once again, all right, it's at 10 a.m. All right, like I say, once again, I really try to make my best to be on time. Sometimes, due to some last minute meeting or ad hoc thing to do, I get a bit deviated, but I try and make my best to do it every single morning for you. Yep. Okay, so let's zoom into the market right now for today's. Wow, who draw my screen early morning? Okay, someone draw my screen early in the morning, right? Okay, erase. Okay. Okay, let's go. All right. Okay, guys, this morning, very, very important stuff here. Let me just do this for you. Minimize my screen a little bit. Okay. Now, this morning, we have a very clear diamond positioning. Okay. Now, I'll show you this chart because there's something that is an error. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. It's okay. I'll show you the thing first. Now, why is there an error? Now, you notice that here got a hybrid, right? Can you see the green and KSI got red and green. This is not a error or it's not a message. I mean, it's an error, but it's not a message that something happening. It's what that is when you drag the data over, usually this thing will crash because I said many times before, the KSI indicator itself is a standalone. There are 232 patterns that I put in an external server that's tabulating the KSI numerics. So that's why when you pull the chart over, the system itself cannot compute that fast. So what must you do when you see something like this? Okay, don't freak out. Just go to a different time frame and then you just wait for it to go and then come back to the day chart again or which time frame you are, it will react, it will come back and this is what you see. So there's no two diamonds. So sometimes we all see, hey, got two diamond, three diamond, right? I need you to understand how the diamond form. Then you know that your diamond is correct or wrong. Yeah. Okay. So there's only one single diamond now. Okay. Because why? Because it's a yellow bar, as you can see. The KSI switch color from red to green. Okay. And KCX is black. Okay. So YGB. All right. So you have that. Okay. All clear? Okay, so let's look about gold this morning. Now, gold opening price is 2934, MLP 2924. So it is more towards favoring the upside. Okay, and the upside, where are they? Now, if you look carefully, if you bring your screen down a little bit, okay, can you see something interesting? You notice that the pivot one is 2951, right? But the KCB is 2952. Yeah, the KCB is 2952. So which means that you can see clearly now the KCB 2952 and pivot 1 2951 is a stack. Okay, it is a stack. Okay, stack, yeah, STACKED. Now, stack means that two technical point comes together, and when two technical point comes together, you will get to see a potential law of the law of attraction. You'll go towards that particular direction if the market is going up. So in short, if the market stays above OP today, there is a 90% probability that we may see KCB and pivot one get triggered. All right, it may happen, not 100%, it may happen. So that's the reason why if you ask me today, I will want you to take your TP level at 2951. So guys, if you're long goal today, put your TP at 2951. Now, someone will ask, why not 2952 leh? Because higher ma. But 2551 is a pivot one. It is a resistant, remember? So of course, if you say break resistant, you go to PKCP is possible. But what if you hit 2951 and then come back down? Then how? Correct? So the best way is to at 2951. Therefore, you argue, then why don't put at 2950? Then it'll be safer. Up to you lah. You put at 2950, 2949.38. Up to you. I'm giving you an expect and direction here itself. All clear? If all clear, press number 1 right now. Okay. All right. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. So now that one is settled. Let's move some further up. Okay. Now tonight we have the PPI data coming out at this 8:30 p.m. Now PPI data is different from CPI data. CPI data is consumer side itself. PPI is a production or the warehouse side. Okay. Wholesale side. Yeah. So the wholesale side may not be as good as CPI. Now yesterday's CPI data, as I predicted, the CPI data was lower than expected, right? Yeah, I mean, it's not because I have some people inside the market, but because I know that with the market collapsing like this, they'll find a way to make the market looks good, okay? And of course, we all know that crude oil is actually down a little bit, lah. So that give a bit of reason for that. But in my own best opinion, I think that is seriously it's just because we have a market that dropped quite a fair bit recently, yeah. And because one of the things that's rising up in price, give a guess, okay, is a food that is going up crazy in America, and that thing is eggs. Yeah, eggs, 鸡蛋. All right, eggs is really crazy. Like eggs itself, right? Apparently itself, right? 2 months ago, let's say it's worth $1, example. Now it's 150 already, example. Yeah, the eggs are going crazy price. And if you notice, actually, right, if you go for any food store in Singapore, last time one egg cost you 30 cents to 40 cents to 50 cents, now cost you 120, 150. This is the price of eggs right now. Crazy, yeah. Okay, so people don't eat eggs, then the price come down. But the thing that can we don't have eggs? I think a bit tough though. Okay, so you can see that the CPI data was expected to be 0.3%, but it came out 0.2%. So that's why the market was buoyant at the start. And today we will have the PPI data. The market is at 0.3. I think we will see 0.3 lah. I don't think we get it higher, but I think we will get it lower also. So 0.3 will be my target for today. Let's see whether it happens. It's coming out 8:30 p.m. Singapore time. Okay. All right, so what we'll do to go? Of course, if the PPI data is really in line and then nothing much change, then yes, there's a probability gold will go for it itself. Now, someone also asked me, why don't we put at the highest point here, which is at 2954? Then that is an all-time high, right? So will the stop loss be triggered? Well, if you want to be adventurous, what you can consider do is that you put a TP at 2954, okay? And then after that, as long market hit 2951, you take partial profit by closing partial A. Then okay, you settle that problem now. Think about this, okay? So I leave it to you to decide. Now, of course, we don't know about good side or the bad side. What if the market pull back down, then how? Oh, then MLP will be a very important support level. MLP at 2924 will be a very, very critical support level. If the market fail to hold it, then the market may crash all the way down to MA30, which is 2910. Okay, all clear? If all clear, press number 2 right now. Okay, now next market, Dow Jones. Okay, now a friend of mine asked me this question. Hey, last night, wow, you damn true, no, the market hit the KCB level and come down. Now, guys, it's not the first time this happened already. I told you many times before that putting KCB target is just free. It means that you just put the target down there, whether it hit or don't hit doesn't matter. So yesterday when I was actually was outside, right? Then suddenly my friend called me, hey, your KCB target hit already. I said, huh, really? I said, how can that be? Then I saw the market. I said, it's about 41,700. Then I look at the day high. Oh my God, the day high was 41,900 plus. Then I noticed the market gap up and then come back down. Oh, incredible. So talk about this later in the revision. So stay tuned with me. Okay, so for the Dow Jones itself right now, you can see a very interesting pattern here. Is that the Dow Jones has a doji directional day today, DJDD. Okay, let me just clear my screen away. Can you see that? Dow is actually a DJDD today, okay? Although you may say KEL, but doesn't look like one to me, don't worry. It's based on mathematics. The body of the entire week market must be less than, okay, 15%, right? Okay, of the entire thing itself. So as I said, you need not worry about the calculation. It's already pre-calculated for you. Okay, got it? DJDD, yeah? Okay, so for DJDD, all right, the market opening price is most critical. If the market stays above OP, it's a buy. If the market stays below OP, it'll be a sell. So very simple, guys. The high of the day today will be two important level. So let's look at the high. The high of today, yesterday's high was 41,985. So right now, 41,985. That's the high of yesterday. Now for the low of yesterday, that will be 41,012. Okay, wow, 41,012. My goodness. Okay, so that means that the range of yesterday was a huge 900-point range. Look very small, yeah? Yeah, but the range is big, yeah? The range is really, really big, okay? All right. Okay, we are 985 high, low 41,012. Okay, correct. Okay, so what does it mean then, guys? What does it mean from here? Okay, so which means that today, if the market is to go up, if all the way DJDD all the way up, then try to put a TP level here. I know it sounds insane to do this right now or crazy, but just put it there. It's free anyway. Aim there, really aim there. Because you see, if the market is genuinely going to go up, it will have to break the previous day high. Yes, that's one key point. So we just put it there. If the market really gives to you, then benefit. All right, whether it hit or not along the way, you can take TP, right? Now, on the downside, if you think the market is going to go down, then you aim your TP at 41,012. That is the low of the yesterday's market, right? So with that, you have a range to trade and you have the range to know the target level. All clear? If all clear, press number 3. Now, of course, the KCB that's nearest to us is 41,480. That one you can consider to take. And if the market really cross 41,480 and stay above 41,480 by closing above it right in a 5-minute chart, the market will really go to 41,985. Okay, you just mark my word for that. Okay, all right. Now, of course, we do know there's a very strong pivot one here at 41,396 acting as a resistance, which the market now has cleared in a way. So as long as the market can clear above the 41,396, the pivot one, it is still a buy in the market. Yeah. All right, but you say, KL, the KSI and the KCX are all bearish. Exactly, I understand that. But you look carefully, the KCX has already technically bottomed around this day, which means that the length of the KCB, the extremity, you put your mouse over, you'll notice that the KCB extremity, yeah? Oops, sorry. Oh, dear. Okay. The extremity was minus 318, okay, minus 318. Then you move your mouse to the right side, right? Okay, over here, you see the number is, oh, okay, must be very precise, huh? Minus 314. That means that the day before was minus 318. Yesterday was minus 314. So because of that information, I know that today the market may be going up. That is the information of the KCX that you need to utilize to make money from the market. Got the idea now? Okay, so because of that right now, right, it's actually at minus 300 now flashing. Okay, so that's why I say if the Dow stay above OP, I'll be more than happy to go long in the market. All clear? If all clear, press number 4 right now. Okay, let's move on to the next market. And the next market will be S&P 500 because some of you request me to do S&P, right? Okay, let's do S&P. Now, S&P 500 is a doji directional day. I clear my video first so they can see over there. Okay, so DJDD is on the S&P 500. And also, if you notice that, oh gosh, look at it, the KSI has turned green. Interesting. So that is the main point. Now, last time with KSI, we used the previous day KSI as a guide, right? But now we don't do that. We actually use the current KSI to do that, to do the monitoring of the market. And from here itself, it's pretty clear that we have a runner. So which means that the market now seemingly is going to push up. And if it's going to be a DJDD, same theory, the market should be able to take out the high of yesterday, which is, let me take a look. The high will be 56.68, 5668. Okay, so if S&P now is 5606, then of course the upside can be as high as 5668. Okay, now of course, same thing, the downside itself, right, is pretty clear. If the market comes down, then the MLP will be the one 5585. If the market breaks below the OP, then 5585 will be the first target. All right, pretty simple, yeah, not difficult at all. Okay, if all clear, press number 5 right now. Okay, let's look at the crude oil market. I already gave you the signal last few days. I told you the KCX here was started to blink. Then the next few days, the market dropped. And then we have new KCX over here. And now we have a retreating KCX. So the market seemingly is turning up. So for those who like crude oil, then I tell you that if my personal opinion is correct, then if let's say everybody has been shorting the market here, right? Then they'll definitely put a stop loss somewhere. So they'll put it here, correct? This is a stop loss I will put if I'm a short seller. So what level is this? This level is $70.60. $70.60. So which means that if the crude oil goes up, I think it will go up to here, which is $70.60. Okay? Got it? All right, if all got it, press number 6. All right. And last but not least itself, I told you guys to buy Tesla yesterday. You know, it's really a no-brainer. Tesla yesterday opening price was already above 224. It opened at 230 and then it shoot all the way up to 251, up by $21. And I already given you number because based on the KCB, it will go to this number and it really went there itself, guys. This is the real power of our system. If you trust the system, you should be able to make money from the market. And it's been proven to you guys that it works. Now, how do I know it works? Because I told you guys the KCX was blinking at the bottom here, really big. Then the next day, which is yesterday, the KCX already smaller. So all you need to do is prepare yourself. If the market stays above OP and above MLP, you just buy and you should be able to make money. That is the power of the KCX right now. All clear? If all clear itself, right, press the next number, number 7. Okay? All right, that's the reason why we give you version 3.1. And that's the reason why we take out certain things. Now, some of you complain that we take things out for you all and make you confused and then this and that. Guys, we only want one thing from you is to let you make money in the market. It's nothing else. We just want you to make money. Okay? All right, guys, so that will be the end of this morning market talk sharing. You should same thing. Apply what you learned just now, and then you just put in other markets. We'll go for 1 minute break, and we'll come back. We will do the revision. I mean the market revision. Yeah. Okay. Stop here.